practice today, we'll be using a blanket and a strap. So if you need to gather either of those things for practice, grab those and then join me on your mat. We'll take a seat, sitting up nice and tall, sitting however is comfortable for you. And softening the gaze downward or closing the eyes, whichever is most comfortable for you. Beginning to deepen your breath. And with this awareness of the breath, I'd like you to do two things. One is to scan the body and just notice where there might be tension that could be released. So inviting in that letting go. And the other thing I invite you to do is to focus on your exhale, which is the energy of the autumn, is the exhale, the letting go. So combining these two, awareness of tension in the body and bringing in the exhale to help release and let that go. So a few breaths with that focus, and if your mind wanders, just gently bring it back. For these last couple breaths here, feel your energy moving inward, like the plants are starting to do. They're beginning to withdraw their energy from the leaves and flowers and pull the energy back down through the stalks, the trunks, stems, and return it back to the roots. So that's not a very quick process, but it's a beginning of a turn, a change. So just notice that little awareness in you right now that might be like, oh yeah, I felt a lot of external energy during the summer. Now I feel the beginning of this shift inward. And gently opening your eyes. If your legs are crossed, let's switch the cross of the legs. Bringing your arms by your sides. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Interlacing the hands above. rotating. As you exhale, press the hands up high into the air. And then inhale, open the hands away from each other. And exhale, we're going to wrist circle, float the arms out and down. Do that again. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Releasing the fingers, rotating the palms up. Exhale, press them away. Releasing. Inhale, move the hands away from each other. And exhale, wrist circles. Float the arms out and down. The falling leaves. One more time. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Releasing the fingers, roll the palms to the sky, pressing up. Exhale. Inhale, move the hands away from each other, maintaining that length. And exhale, wrist circles, float your arms out. Beautiful. Placing your hands on your legs. And we're going to begin to circle the ribs. Let the head move opposites. Feel that stirring of the pot, of the changes that we are not dictating. Just part of the greater whole. Let's go back the other way with the ribs. And then coming back to center here. Keeping your hands where they are, we're going to drop alternate shoulders, get a little stretching through side bodies. So take an inhale here. And as you exhale, drop your right shoulder towards your left knee. Look back behind you. Inhale back to center. Exhale, drop left shoulder, right knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, right shoulder drop. Inhale, center, left shoulder to right knee. Two more each side. Beautiful. And then coming back to center, release the arms by the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Interlace the hands again. This time we're going to bring the hands to the back of the head. Keeping the spine nice and tall. Dropping the chin forward. Elbows coming forward. Shoulders dropping down. Just feel this gentle traction without pulling in any way. On the neck. Shoulders stretching here. Breathing into whatever sensation is present for you. With your next inhale, keeping the hands where they are, lift the head, lean back, and open the elbows. Feel the shoulder blades slide together on the back body. And then coming back to center. Exhale, drop chin to chest. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, let the head drop back. Inhale, center. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, center. Exhale, let the head drop back. Opening the elbows. Inhale, center. Exhale, coming forward. Inhale, center. Exhale, dropping back. Inhale, center. Exhale, coming forward. This time we'll stay here for a moment. We're going to tilt the head a little, kind of like we're saying no to the floor. Rotating it side to side and just feeling into all those little muscles in the neck. Keeping the spine tall. If there's a place where there's a lot of sensation or you'd like to hang out and breathe for a moment, feel free to do that. And bringing the chin to center and inhale, lifting the head again. And exhale, leaning back. We'll stay here for a couple breaths, letting those shoulders drop down, shoulder blades squeezing towards each other, widening the elbows. You can imagine a friend coming behind you and pulling gently on your elbows just to broaden just a tiny bit more through the chest. With your next inhale, coming back to center, lifting the arms up to the sky. And exhale to circles like those falling leaves, floating the arms down. Let's interlace the hands behind the back, rolling the shoulders. Inhale, lift, arms, heart, and gaze. And exhale here. A few more deep breaths. Feel those shoulders dropping away. My tummy's grumbling, hungry. Releasing here, and let's stretch the legs out in front, bouncing out the knees, rolling the feet around. Beautiful. And then bringing the feet to the floor, you can bring your hands back behind you, fingertips facing your body. And we're going to let the knees drop side to side here. Just massaging out the hips and the low back. So this is option number 1. Stay here and do this. Option number 2 is to get into a little more what's being called functional movement. So moving the knees side to side with the arms held up. And I always end up kind of walking forward on my sit bones. And then option number 3 is when you come to the side is to come up onto the knees. Getting into those, rotating into the joints a bit more. Let's do a couple more wherever you are. And then coming back to center, and we'll come into a boat pose. Maybe I'll turn so you can see side view here. So holding on behind your thighs at first and lifting your legs up, and we want to keep the spine really straight. So it's a balancing on the sit bones. If that's too much, you can keep your toes lightly touching down. And see if you can pull your chin back. Feel your core engage, belly button moving towards your spine. If you feel balanced here and like you'd like to go a little farther, you can release the hands and extend them out on either side. A couple breaths here, feeling that engagement through the core. One more inhale, and then exhale, releasing. Beautiful. So we're going to come to hands and knees and have your strap at the top of your mat if you don't already. And place it there. So if you'd like a little extra padding, blanket underneath your knees. Fingers spread really wide. Pressing finger pads down, knees underneath the hips or a little bit wider. Take an inhale here. Exhale, round the spine, gazing towards your belly button. Inhale, tilt the pelvis. Let the motion slide up the spine, belly drops, head lift. Exhale, rounding back. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, rounding. And lifting, and here curl the toes under and press back to a down dog. Bending one knee deeply and then the other, stretching through the back of the legs. And then finding stillness for just a moment. With your next inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. And exhale, bring it through to the top of the mat. We're going to drop the left knee down to the floor and find the strap here. We're going to take a wide grasp of the strap. So we're going to rotate the shoulders. And you want a wide enough grasp that you don't need to bend your elbows, and narrow enough that you have a nice stretch through your shoulders. So melting the hips down here. Take an inhale, lifting the arms up, and exhale, bring the arms back behind you. Inhale, lifting up, and exhale, forward. Maybe adjusting the strap, grasp if needed. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, coming back. Inhale up. Exhale, forward. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale back. Letting go. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Releasing the strap. Hands to the floor. Shifting the hips back. Lifting the right toes up off the floor. And come to a forward fold over the right leg. Deep breaths here. Letting go, letting go, letting go, release. Inhale, pulling forward, placing the hands. Curl the toes under and step back to a down dog. With your next inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it through to the top of the mat, dropping right knee to the floor. Grabbing your strap again, sinking the hips down. Nice release here. Wide grasp of the strap. And inhale, lifting up. Keeping the arms extended, no bending the elbows. Exhale, coming back. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, coming forward. So 2 more rounds. Make sure your jaw is relaxed. See what letting go and releasing can feel like here. And releasing the strap down, place the hands and shift the hips back, lifting left toes off the floor and melting the head down towards the leg. Also tune into extending through the spine. Deep breaths here. What can you release and let go in this moment? Maybe it's physical, mental, emotional. Inhale, rolling forward, placing the hands, curling the back toes under, and press back to a down dog. Breathing here. Then looking up past your hands, little baby step by little baby step. Walk your feet up to your hands until you're hanging in a forward fold at the top of your mat. Shake the head around. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Softening here. With your next inhale, sweep the arms out and up, standing all the way up. Keep those arms extended, and then we're going to sit down into a chair pose here. I'm going to play around with a little bit of this releasing energy. So take an inhale in your chair pose, and then as you exhale, swing and bounce. Inhale, coming up, maybe a little back bend. And then exhale, sitting back down into the chair. Weight in the heels of your feet. Take an inhale here. Exhale, swing. Inhale, up, little back bend. Exhale, sit down into your chair. This time we're going to hold the chair and very carefully step the right leg back behind us. Pivot the heel to the floor, and we're going to open up into a warrior two. Warrior two, making sure your front knee is tracking out over your toes. You're pressing down through the outside edge of that right foot. Shoulders are over the hips. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, come into a reverse warrior. And inhale, swinging the arms around, side angle pose. Resting on that left forearm on the left thigh. Again, inhale, come back to center. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, center. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, back to center. We're going to straighten that left leg and then reach out over, windmill the arms around for a triangle pose. So you can let the left hand rest on the left leg, wherever it falls. We can bring it to the inside, engage the core a little more. See if you can hold yourself here, reaching that right arm up into the air. Let the right hip fall forward a bit. Gaze up if that's available to you. With your next inhale, come back up. We're going to rotate the feet, basically switching the feet. And then we're going to come into triangle pose on this side. So we're rotating around here. Letting the left hip drop forward, right hand inside the foot or on the leg. Reaching left arm up, lengthening through the spine. Looking up if that's available to you. One more deep breath here. And then coming back up, we're going to come into the warrior two on this side. Checking in with your alignments. That knee tracking out over toes, back outside of the foot, pressing down. Arms extended out. Shoulders over hips. Take an inhale here. Exhale, drop the back arm, lift the front, reverse warrior. Inhale back to center. Exhale, side angle. Inhale back to center. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, center. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, center. Do one more. Exhale. Reverse warrior. Nice side stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale. Side angle. Inhale, come back to center. Looking down at the floor. And we're going to step into that chair pose on this side of the mat. So stepping into the chair pose. I'll do those swings here. So inhale and exhale, swing. Inhale, up, extend, little back bend. Exhale, sit back down into the chair pose. Weight in the heels. Take an inhale. Exhale, swing. Letting go. Inhale, up, go back. One more time. Exhale, sitting down. Inhale. And exhale, swing. Inhale, up. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Pause for a moment, breathe and notice. All is enough right where we are. This body, this breath. Gently opening your eyes. Bring the hands to the hips and let's take some big hip circles. And going back the other way. Nice. So we'll come down to the mats and finding your way there in whatever way feels good to you. You might notice as the weather cools, there's a little more snap, crackle, pop in your joints, especially if you have more Vata in your constitution or you're in Vata stage of life. So we want to just take good care of our joints. So when you get down on your back, hug your knees into your chest, rocking a little side to side. And then letting the hands release from the legs and let the legs fall all the way over to the left, expanding the right arm out to the side. And bring the left hand to the right thigh or leg. Let's take 2 letting go breaths here as we release into the earth. Deep inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Again. Through next inhale, unwind, and back to center. Realign, and then let your knees drop all the way to the other side. Left arm stretching out, right hand to the left leg. Feeling the releasing happening here. Letting go. Maybe it's physical, maybe it's letting go of identities or labels or thought patterns, ways of showing up in the world. Let's take 2 letting go breaths. Next inhale, unwind, back to center, realigning the spine, hug your knees into your chest. Welcome to lift the head, stretching out the spine for a moment, and then a little caterpillar on me. Then letting the knees come away from each other, reach through the inside of the knees, grabbing onto the calves or the ankles or the outside of the feet for happy baby pose. And rocking side to side here. If there's any final poses you would like to find before coming to Shavasana, feel free. Otherwise, stretching out long on your back, setting yourself up well, perhaps a blanket under your head or your knees. Sliding the shoulder blades down the back. Feel the releasing in every cell of your being as you just simply rest here. Coming towards the season of more rest. What does that feel like for you? Bringing your awareness back to the surface of your body. Deepening your breath and wiggling your fingers and toes. As you're ready, bend one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor. And come to rest over on your right side. Taking a breath here and keeping your eyes closed and your attention internal. Gently press your way up to find a seat. And sitting with your eyes closed, allow these words by Tara Moore to wash over you. This is a poem called In the End. In the end, you won't be known for the things you did, or what you built, or what you said. You won't even be known for the love given, or the hearts saved, because in the end, you won't be known. You won't be asked by a vast creator full of light, what did you do to be known? You will be asked, did you know it? This place, this journey. What there is to know can't be written. Something between the crispness of air and the glint in her eye and the texture of the orange peel. What you'll want 1,000 years from now is this. A memory that beats like a heart. A travel memory of what it was to walk here, alive and warm and textured within. Sweet brightness, aliveness, take me nowness, that is life. You are here to pay attention. That is enough. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart, pressing your thumbs in to feel your heartbeat, your personal pulse. And take a deep breath of gratitude, sending that gratitude from your heart out to all the cells in your being. Thank you for joining me for practice today. May we all go into this day with an awakeness and awareness to pay attention to right where we are. This moment of the journey, each moment that arises. Thank you all for joining me for practice. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.